Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. Yes, you heard it correctly. I was singing, dancing, and making my chest pop during the intro beginning ish. I'm back to 1000%. I am back to fully functional, and somewhere in a universe, we've lost the plot. Somewhere in a universe, us simpletons are going down other peeps' rabbit hole. What peeps? The peeps that want to charge us or overcharge us for just about any and everything. I mean, I have to pay money to pay money on a bill. What? Why not just add it on in the bill? Why do I have to have a fee to pay for something? Hey, noobs, we're going to get there. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. It's growing. You're growing. Thank you. That's all I can say. Hang out to the end. And if you still don't understand and get it, raise your hand, wait to be called on, or reach out to someone else and they will explain this to you. Reach out to someone else and they will tell you what it is. Reach out virtually and ask the question if you can find me. And I will answer it for you. Just make sure you let me know what the question is, where it's coming from, and whether or not it's the past or the future. It's not the present unless it is the present. Unless it is the present. Noobs, that's basically it. So you can just go ahead and sit in the back and just chill out. Hang out. And maybe, just maybe, everything click. If not, I've already explained. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this feels like every single day, but it's not every single day. It just feels that way. Why does it feel that way? Because we got this special, unique bond. Sharing is caring. How? However, bird-like voice. However, you shouldn't share everything. You probably should not share everything. Although sharing is caring, have a little bit of structure, have a little bit of limits, have some rules. You can't share everything, because if you're sharing everything, you're sharing nothing. I know it's not mine, but I like it, so I'm going to use it every opportunity I can. It equals. If it equals, it equals. Yeah, it's equal. Non-verbal communicating peeps. I just wanted to give you a shout out. And it's not for you, it's for everyone else, and especially for the noobs at the beginning that may be still here by now. If not, hey, oh well. If they are, become non-verbal. That is the end game. Some regs not even non-verbal. But that is the end game. I've always mentioned and said this before. Never, ever, ever go down someone else's rabbit hole, because the rules always change. The goalposts always move. You don't understand or you don't know what's coming afoot, and you just have to be prepared for any and everything, but you can't necessarily prepare for any and everything. So you have to be super, yes, duper aware of all things. And that's basically impossible to do. So you're going to have to pick and choose what's most important, or pick and choose what you assume, or pick and choose the percentages of what is more likely to happen than not. And that's not a decent way to be aware. That's not where you want your awareness to be. Although, if you built that way, Go for it. Go for it. You represent the 0.0000%. Yeah. Nobody. It's not possible. It is not possible. So you got to pick and choose. And therefore, going down someone else's rabbit hole makes absolutely no sense unless you're doing it for the game, unless you're doing it to be different, unless you're doing it to be contrarian, unless you're doing it for some other motives and you're not doing it because you have to. You're choosing to do so, and there's a larger picture that only you can see. If that's the case, I can't fault you. Just be careful. Just be careful. However, I think the rest of us are in someone else's dream. It's our nightmare. Going down someone else's rabbit hole we got no control of. We can't wake up. Wake me up. I don't want to see the evil monsters anymore. Why are they there? Why won't they go away? Why are they there? Why don't they go away? I mean, seriously, to have companies and places that say, hey, you have to pay this bill, but paying this bill, you're going to have to pay me a fee to pay this bill. Why not just make it the bill? Why not just say this is included in the bill? Why does it have to be a different and separate charge? I'm pretty sure there's an answer for that, but it's not the correct answer. I'm pretty sure you can rationalize it out, but that's your dream, your rabbit hole. The rest of us are scratching our head and is like, that don't make sense. Nobody needs to make that make sense. Nobody needs to try to justify that. Nobody needs to say this is the reason why, because logically it doesn't add up. It does not add up. Paying or forcing somebody or having someone else to pay a fee in addition to something that they already have to pay. Why not is it just part of the debt itself? Why not is it already accounted for? Why is it its separate thing? I know a few answers that I've been told. I know a few answers that's been given. I know. And it's not the I know, ha ha. It's not the I know, he. It's the I know what it is. What it really is, what is really happening, what is really going on. Basically, WTF. Seriously. And then I just want to stay on that for a little bit longer. There's more to that. There is even the little guy, the little people saying, yeah, we want our piece of the puzzle too. Yeah, we want our pie too. Yeah, we want to create our own rabbit hole within the rabbit hole. Just like that. How are we going to tip something that requires no tip? So are we just going to walk around and say, you got to tip me for being in the presence of me? You got to tip me for breathing the same air as I? You got to tip me for looking at me? You got to tip me for saying hello? Because basically that's what it is when you go to a place and you order something and you're picking it up, or you go to a place and you're standing there waiting in line, and before you even get the service, before you even get the food, they ask for money extra in addition to. Some places have it right. Some countries have it right. Some other dreams that's not wet got it all right. Got it all figured out. The gratuity and all of that other madness, it is built within the system. But yet, that makes too much sense. But yet, that is too logical. But yet, that is not someone else's rabbit hole, and that's not someone else's dream, i.e., the rest of us, or the rest of our nightmares. The rest of our nightmares. And that's the little guy. That's the little guy. And I just had to throw it in because I'm just making observations. I see observations. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to do this. I don't like other people's rabbit hole. I don't even really go down my own rabbit hole when I'm forced to. And when I'm forced to, I make sure that it's cozy. I make sure it's a place where I can just stay off in a corner in a complete darkness and shake when I want to shake and dance when I want to dance. But it ain't the dance that you think that you think is doing. It's the dance where you're just moving your eyes back and forth, round and round until your skull is hurting. If you know, you know. But that's what leads me to believe that this is basically all a nightmare, someone else's rabbit hole. We've lost the plot. The plot ain't thick. All the plot twists been twisted out. We are just living on the edge, living in a precipice, living on a cliff, living by a razor's edge. Hey, I'm back to giving you multiple options. I'm back to giving you multiple choices. You pick, you choose. I'm just the narrator. I am just the narrator. But somewhere along the way, charging just to charge because you can get away with it. Plussing up, topping up, just because you can get away with doing something, just because you can get away with. I know that's always been the way of the world. I know that's always been how things always used to be. But the future ain't supposed to be this way. The future ain't supposed to be like that. But how ever I'm hitting you again with a bird-like voice. However, it happened too quick. It came too quick. This was supposed to be a slow process. This process was supposed to be like a few decades, if not centuries down the line, where we were already just getting paid and doing things like regular type things and making that moolah. Just, hey, I'm breathing air today. By me breathing this air, I'm getting paid. I'm moving around. By me moving around, I'm getting paid. I'm driving. By me driving and doing nothing else but singing and dancing inside the G-Ride, I'm getting paid extrally, doubly hard for my efforts. Then I can understand. Then I'd be like, yeah, okay, we are there. We made it. We can pay. We can get topped up. We can pay fee upon fee because the moolah's falling. The moolah's there. The francs are, or benzos, or bens, because I don't want to say benzos because this is a family program, a family show, and some might take that and run with it a different direction. So I'm talking about the Benjis, the Benjamins, the C notes, the $100 bills, or the 100 euros, or the pounds, the P's. Hey, once again, I'm just a narrator. I'm just a narrator giving you multiple options for multiple choice. You pick, you choose, as always. I thought we would have been centuries away where being charged a fee to pay for something, being charged a fee to complete a process that you are already trying to complete anyway. I didn't know we was here. So either this nightmare is real or this is somebody else's rabbit hole. And it's all the same. It is one of the same. Yeah, I know. Thank you for listening and thank you for staying. Be sure to check out Xtra VDGsports.com. Xtra VDGsports.com. Also, as most of you know and can see, there is a YouTube as well. VDG Sports, like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must, comment if you may, but we do clap back. We do clap back and we clap back and all of the other good stuff that happens on the interwebs or the idiot box or the idiot machine known as the, yeah, you got it. Noob and noobs, or should I say noob that's still here. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back. Go ahead and throw your hands up high, wave them all around. The rest of us are going to give you a standing ovation and say, you made it. And we would like to see you again the next time. And for the rest, that's you, Regs. You still not getting it, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Peace out.